Ah, fuck, that spill in my hand. Hey. What is up?
Cracking up a cold one, right?
I'm drinking beer right now. Don't tell them it's actually soda. Don't embarrass me, please. How's it going?
It's going alright.
That's good. Don't think I asked, but right. So, what has been happening lately?
Nothing much personally.
That's good.
Mostly just a couple news and stuff I watched.
Yeah.
Start off with probably one that has been bothering me.
Okay.
That was kind of a movie I was looking forward to this year was the John Wick spinoff, Ballerina.
Yeah.
I was very looking forward to it. I was like, and it got pushed back to next year.
Fantastic.
And out of nowhere, they're like, you know what's going to take the slot? The Crow remake. The one that was shot nearly 2 years ago, and we had no updates on it, and then it's like, oh, now it's coming out in a few months. That's cool.
Cool. Fantastic.
And then, so I was like, kind of excited. I was just like, I'm not sure how I feel about a remake, but, and then I was talking to some people, and they were like, there was some test screenings that looked like it's gonna be shit. And I was like, cool.
Yes.
And then a few days later, the picture drops. You probably saw it because everyone was like mad about. I mean, me and of what he's gonna look like, and we're like, this just ain't it. So I mean, I'm still gonna see it because and it's like the opening night's gonna be on my birthday, and now I have like plans, and it's probably gonna be. My friend said it best when I was talking to him about it. He was like, it's probably gonna be that your experience will be better than the actual movie itself.
Yeah.
So, we'll see if I'll get I highly doubt we'll get like a little group going.
Yeah.
See it.
Same.
Watch some shit.
Trying to get a group to form in the year of our Lord 2024 is an impossible feat to accomplish. So,
yes.
Yeah.
And then they're also another remake. They're remaking American Psycho, which
I saw that.
Whew. That's such a timeless movie that I just don't understand it.
See, like,
because it was like about a time period, so it wasn't like dated or anything. And they're like, "Oh, we're gonna do a modern version." Like, oh, okay. I don't like when every time they say it's gonna be modern, it's gonna be very dated.
Yes. There's a reason why things are classics.
Yes.
And it's because they didn't really try and make the movie have to do with the time period.
It was more about like the culture of that time period, of the Wall Street brokers and the
You
culture.
probably know more about that movie than I do. I've never watched the movie in full. I've seen like a good part of it. I just haven't watched the full movie. But when I hear like companies are gonna like make modern versions of movies, I just feel like it's gonna be like fidget spinners.
Yeah.
And like TikTok.
using slang that's gonna expire like the next year.
Yeah, like
because it's just like the thing is like about our culture now is that it just like pop culture, like meme culture is just like it just goes like around like clockwork. I think will become dated like quickly.
Yeah.
Which is the reason why for a long time The Simpsons were just tanking because their production took so long, and that by the time a new episode was like
that
done,
was Family Guy
and both probably, that it was like, oh well, this does not age well.
Yeah. it's like the same, similar to music, where
Yeah.
music used to be popular for like months back then, and now it's only popular for like a few weeks at most nowadays.
Like a song that was like on #1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it's like, and you're like, oh, I'm tired of listening to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guilty of it too.
It's with like everything. It's like, even like with like TikTok, like if you use like an old sound, it's like just it's dated, even though it's like, oh, okay.
It's so funny because like a lot of the songs on TikTok sound like they are like new, and then I discover it's like a song from the 80s.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's just like, so I don't know what they just said it was the remake was in development, and there's not really much details on who even is going to be Patrick Bateman. Will they do Patrick Bateman? Will
they make him a black woman who is a lesbian?
Woke agenda. I know, because that's what a lot of people were speculating about, that it was like they're not going to do Patrick Bateman, they're going to do somebody else, and we just don't know yet.
Yeah.
Personally, I mean, I think someone else can do Patrick, but I just know it will not be the same.
I think you need someone who can just pull off being like a maniac for fun.
But like being a maniac for fun, but also like being extravagant, charming kind of.
Which there could be a lot of people who can do that.
I think we talked about this like off camera, like I said that they're probably gonna have Patrick Bateman be a social media influencer, and I could see that working because I feel like a lot of nowadays those like can be huge narcissists, and they can also be hiding like deep dark secrets.
Right, yeah.
And you have like that charming like.
It can work. It's just like
it's gonna probably be
kind of cringe.
Yeah, and super dated too.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna use like they're gonna get like a writer who is like super old and like only like how like live streams work from like maybe like several years ago.
But
that's like gonna like not be like, and people watch it like there's just like no connection to like any that so yeah, see how that goes. This is something that's in development, so this could easily get like just thrown out the window, like at any they can like change their mind or be like, we're not going to do it. Or
I'm just so sick of remakes.
What is so bizarre is that we're like, so like in like the mid to late 2000s there was a huge remake scene, and then after like the end of the 2010s we were getting the requels, which was like like Halloween, like that's the example, like just like doing a direct follow-up to the original and then retconning the sequels, hence a requel, like it's like a reboot sequel kind of thing. But now we're going back to remakes because people were tired of the reboot sequels and like the like the nostalgia and stuff, so that's why I feel like we're now going completely back to just doing stuff from scratch all over again. Yeah, it's really weird.
Like they're just so out of ideas at Hollywood. Yeah. It's like so draining.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean like the legacy sequels were good, and then they kind of started having a formula to them, and like it was just kind of getting annoying. Like you're only like you're not like continuing the storylines from the original characters. You're just shoving them in for the crowd cheer, and then you just only focus on these like new characters that you don't care about, that you're not obviously there to care about. Mm-hmm. You're there for the original. That's why they just don't work out. The only one that like worked was Cobra Kai. You can argue was a legacy sequel, and like that was the only one that worked out because that continued the arcs of the original characters.
Yeah,
and giving like just equal time to the new ones as well, so they can develop both of them equally.
Yeah. Like, you actually care about the new characters.
Yeah.
It's not forced.
or
anything. And like this with Cobra Kai, like who are the fucking kids? Miguel and Robbie.
Miguel, Robbie.
Specifically them two.
The big three.
The two guys, the two boys. Like their rivalry has like kind of a lot more than Daniel and Johnny's. So it works. Yeah. It just works.
I'm so glad that season 6 is filming right now. Like it's been a while.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of bummed it's the last season, but they did want to do spin-offs, and I won't hold that to them.
Yeah.
I just don't want them to get carried away and do like stupid spin-offs.
Right. You need to do a spin-off with fucking Miguel's mother right there. She can spin me off anytime.
Alright, what else? Okay. This one's different. This will have to do something we're doing hopefully today, because those videos were doing really well.
Yeah. I watched got 200 views. 200 plus
I watched
views.
the new Deal or No Deal revival, I guess.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to call it a revival. It's just it's basically like a reamp of the original, and it's actually pretty good. I actually was surprised. I thought it was gonna be like bad, and I was just gonna be like oh, this sucks. I prefer the original, but I was like, you know what? It's different, and it's a good different. And they do end up playing the original game at the end, but like just like the new like the obstacles and just like the stakes now, because so like one thing I'll just say, like what's different is, do you remember when we were playing and like we got like a good deal or a bad deal? Like now that affects your like play, because now there's like a bunch of contestants now, and like the prize you win, people will get it. It's like they said it's like Survivor or something, but I never watched Survivor, so I can't like picture. But basically, there's like a bunch of contestants on the island, and there's like some like island-esque shenanigans, and then they each have to. Well, in this first episode, they had to swim through a mud lake to get the briefcases. Briefcases hold the value, and those briefcases will be used in the classic game, and all have a different value. And then the person who got the lowest number has to actually play the actual Deal or No Deal game. And if he got a good deal, he can the person stays in the game, and they can eliminate someone.
Mm-hmm.
But if they get like a bad deal, then they get eliminated. So that just adds to the stakes. And then the winning prize is added to a bigger total that the last person will play for. So like they really just up the stakes. And I cannot wait to watch the next episode. Because like I saw in the trailers, like they were doing like, this is going to be the highest offer in Deal or No Deal history, like $4 million. It's like, and I'm just thinking like, why would you not take the deal?
Yeah.
Why is that not like an instant like say less like kind of thing? Why do you want to keep playing if it was like $4 million?
Right. Like fuck.
Like it was like $4 million, like 400K. Like why would you not take that? But yeah, I mean, it looks good. Well, probably
it's not like a gimmicky type thing, or
what do you mean?
Like the gimmick of the island.
Oh, that's
doing like you said like obstacles or some shit.
Yeah, and like and there's a lot of like that like reality TV-esque like just like intermission, I guess you can say.
I don't think Deal or No Deal needs that.
I don't.
Hey, you want money? Take it.
But because there's like tense, because like they're supposed to like they're kind of working as a team, but they're also like trying to take each other down.
I guess it makes sense, but like
because like the whole thing, there was like a huge lead up to like who the guy like this poor nerdy kid's the poor nerdy kid's gonna has to play the game, and everyone's like trying to persuade him like, hey, you need to take this guy out, hey, like, and then it like cuts some of me like, well, I don't trust him, like, and it's like Like it's just like it's like this poor kid.
Yeah.
The kid was also funny because you know the host of it is Joe, that guy, and then the kid was just like, holy crap, it's the guy from Spider-Man, because it was Flash Thompson.
Oh.
Yeah, that like caught me so off guard because I was like, yeah, that is, but then he was like, holy crap, it's the guy from Spider-Man. Like it's not Toby. But yeah, good stuff. I recommend it if you want to like. But you know, there's a lot of. They do. My only problem is that it's an hour long, and there was like when you start off the first episode, there was like literally a 2-minute trailer for what I'm about to watch, and it's like so weird.
Yeah. It's like you can just...
Like I liked the like flashbacks to the original game show, but like this was like okay. I will say, because we're talking about original. One of the case girls or whatever is like one of the contestants, and she's like 50 now, but yeah, she still got it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say
that's good.
I know, because there was like a scene where they're all like chilling in the water, just like talking, and I was like, "Oh damn!"
Oh my god.
So, another thing is we were talking last night about talking about older games. I was at a birthday party at a restaurant, and I was like on my phone most of the time, just like totally tuned out from like everything. And it was like Matt just suddenly wants to play Sonic 06.
Because yeah,
he wants to play on like regarded as the worst game in the Sonic franchise. He's just like, yeah, let's do it.
Like I just want to like play like
it's
garbage.
It's like I saw the AVGN episode. And it just looks so bonkers. And
I just want to play fucking like glitchy ass games.
Broken like.
Yeah, and just like record the entire like entirety of like it all.
my favorite one is like, I wish people like just like recorded it. I didn't have to like look at the AVGN episode for it, but I remember like they would have like when there was like Sonic's like talking to somebody. Well, first of all, like the world is just. Have you seen like stuff from it though, Sonic 06, or you have like no clue?
I mean, I've seen like some gameplay at the very least.
So you know about the open world?
Yeah, that
how it looks like realistic, and then there's just Sonic.
Yeah. Oh, are you talking about like where the people with the fruits are, or the opening cutscene?
No, just that general like city open world. There's just an entire open world that's like a realistic city, and then there's just Sonic the Hedgehog. Like these realistic people, and then there's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic World though, like it has like real people for some fucking reason.
My favorite is like when you like go up to someone to talk to them, they like keep making like hand gestures even though there's like one word on the screen. So it looks like he's like ranting, but it's like just one word, and it's like
it's just like, hi.
I think the funniest one, like again, I can only find this from the AVGN episode because he talked about it. But it was like you have to figure out who like the captain is of some BS, and then you're like asking around everybody, and they have no clue, and it's like wait, and then in the episode, the nerd was like, wait a minute, is it him? And he goes back to the guy, and he's like, yeah, that's it, I'm the guy. Like, oh, wasted all this time for like that's like you're like trying to investigate a murder, and you, like the guy who tells you to find the murderer was the killer the whole time. Yep, you guessed it. Oh, you got me.
Good job.
Yeah, I mean, I do see. I just like there has to be like it's gonna if we do like bad games, we have to crank our commentary to the max. Like if it's like not like fun bad, if it's like bad, we have to like carry it.
Yeah.
Because like no one's gonna want. We have to like we have to make it funny.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it's just bad, and we're like not doing a good commentary, then it's just a bad video.
Yeah, I've been like trying to like go on my notes app on my phone and just like anything I think about at work, I'm just like, alright, that's a good idea for like a conversation if like we get stuck. Because like that happens like so much. It's like really prevalent in like Mario Wonder, which is like no talking.
I think sometimes we get kind of focused and it's just like, or we just have like nothing to input, and it's like we're both antisocial, and it's just kind of we both probably have this like thing where it's kind of weird to just bring up something like randomly after complete silence.
Oh, I'm like, I don't care with that, honestly. It's just I will say like the most like gruesome shit ever after silence, but like it's just the thing is I can't think of like what to think about to like bring up at all, so it's just like I just sit there like fucking stupid and just like, okay, silence now, I guess.
So yeah, anyway, here's silence.
Yeah.
I just realized that there was something else. So one of my best friends was talking to me. I was like talking to you and her at the same time, just like, and it's like, man, my phone has not blown up this much before. I guess for her anniversary, she's going to a gaming convention that's not far.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was just like, well, I haven't seen you in 2 years, and this is now the first time I know you'll be somewhere. So, I'll try to go.
Yeah.
I'll find a way to go, even though it's like an hour drive and I don't drive. And who's gonna go to a gaming convention with me? I don't drive.
Wait, I play games.
Whoa, really?
I'm playing one right now in the background.
This is gonna be a really weird conversation. That's gonna be a really weird conversation.
What?
Because it's at like a casino. It's like that's like an hour and a half away from us. So it's like your parents seriously gonna bring us?
I mean, they might.
For an hour drive?
I don't think they care. Maybe.
Now we're driving and they have to pick us up.
There might be an issue, but
yeah. That's why I'm like, and obviously, ethically and morally speaking, I'm not going to ask them to bring me because it's their anniversary date.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I literally said that. Like, I'm not gonna, and I literally said, like, I literally texted her. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna ask you to bring me, and I don't have a girlfriend, so we can't double date. So
right.
like, so I can't. You can't like, and I literally weirdly worded it like, what if I just happen to like go there and happen to run into you coincidentally, like during your anniversary date? You won't you didn't hear any of this, by the way. I'll just happen.
What if I just so happen to be in the area, shopping for groceries?
My grocery is just getting new video games.
Well, what groceries are you buying? G Fuel.
G Fuel.
Doritos.
Mountain Dew, Doritos, G Fuel.
All the necessities for a good gaming experience.
And there's like a PlayStation.
Yeah. You have a Lego set with you too.
Oh, Legos? Why do I need a Lego set if I'm playing video games?
Maybe you just so happen to see it and you're like, oh, that's cool, I guess I'll pick it up. But you were like in the gaming convention.
The gaming convention.
Like, all your groceries are from the gaming convention. You didn't even go to like Walmart to Stop and Shop or something. You were just there the entire time.
Yeah, it's like a gaming / anime expo, and I'm honestly just gonna be there for the gaming, but
yeah.
But just my grocery also has like an anime body pillow.
But like,
I'm sorry, but if I go to this thing and I see like a vendor selling body pillows, I might actually like lose my shit. Like, I think it's like the funniest thing ever.
I cannot imagine owning a body pillow and bringing it back home. I get back home and my usually it'll be dark, so like my mother.
What if you have it in like that long duffel bag, you know what I'm talking about? Like, what do you all in a dead body or something?
Kind of, I guess. But like my mother and father usually open the door for me when I get home at night. So they'll see me there like with my backpack and like this pillow, and they'll be like, "Hey man, how was your day? How was your gaming convention?" And I'll be like, "Good." And I'll be like, "What is that?"
It's just like this huge bag.
And then I'll show them the pillow. It's like, "Oh, it's Tatsumiku." and they'll just be like, "Cool." And then they'll like just walk away and wonder why they didn't stop at 2 children.
I should have pulled out.
I don't know why we just didn't have 3 girls instead. Degenerate son, porn creating daughter.
Oh my god, I was having just like the greatest philosophical discussions of all time. Would you rather have a gay son or a thought daughter?
Yeah, I've seen those.
It's like
so someone said either way you're getting free sex.
I feel like I was so brain dead because I was like laughing about it like to myself at work, but I kept saying, "Would you rather have a gay daughter or a thought son?" But it's like doesn't even make sense.
I mean, it's 2024.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, 20. Would you rather have a gay daughter or a thought son? That was like just just like the PowerPoint presentation of the greatest philosophical discussions of all time, and it just was like the top. It just said gay son or a thought daughter.
It's like next to all this serious shit, like, are we alone in the universe?
Yeah.
And the next slide is like, would you let your gay son suck your dick?
Whoa!
Some shit like that. Damn.
I saw there was like this post one of my friends posted that this girl was being completely serious, and it was like something about like how you're always attracted to your parents or something. I was like, what the fuck?
What?
Yeah. And I literally just wrote like Freudian slip moment. Like I literally just commented that just Freudian slip moment.
That is like not true.
I'll have to find it. This was like maybe like yesterday or
it's like the biggest like yikes.
And they were like, and this was like them being serious, like this wasn't a joke.
Where did you see it?
On my friend shared the post by this real person that exists. And I literally commented like on their post like Freudian slip moment because like that literally was the like a definitive Freudian slip.
Yeah, like no, you don't do that.
You typed that out.
You had like enough time to like process what you just thought about before you sent it. Like hell no. I could not imagine like doing anything with like either of my parents or like anybody my parents' age for that matter. There's very few exceptions for people my parents' age, but we don't need to get into that. If you can't find it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, alright, I'll
because like I don't want this to drag on for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I believe you. I believe someone said that.
I did comment. I was just like, I forgot how recent if this was like yesterday or 2 days, and I really was like going back to like days ago and I couldn't find it. So I don't know if my friend deleted it or that post was deleted, but it was
probably.
So I have no idea. If I find it after this session, I will screenshot and send it to you.
Yeah.
Just being like it was just like such a. There was like they were like trying to make this like philosophical thing, how we're like always attracted to or we're like always sexually attracted to our parents. Like, what are you talking about?
No, we're not. Who's we?
Like, it's like Sigmund Freud. Like he's just like looking at you with like the death stare right now. Like he's just he every day we stray further from him. Like,
oh God. Like, no, thank you, no.
Like it's like if I have like a intrusive thought, being like if I'm like watching like a movie and I think like oh, she looks like my mom, then you have to like stop immediately.
Yeah.
As soon as that thought comes in, you like have to stop.
Yeah. It's like nope. no sorry.
All right, final thing I'll discuss. I was bored last night, and I was just like kind of tired, and I was just like, I was watching a lot of Law and Order, but I was like, I was like kind of like, man, I watched so much, I kind of need a break. I want to watch something else. So I was like, my family has Hulu, so I was like, you know what? I'll watch that show Selena's in, and I am now on episode 6. I watched half of the first season.
Yeah. It
is very good. I thought it was just gonna be like just good, but it is very enjoyable. I'm not being biased, but maybe I am.
Maybe
you won't know, but it's basically about these 3 just random people who like live in the same building, and they all happen to love the same podcast, true crime podcast, and they get entangled into an actual murder mystery, and they start their own podcast. It's very interesting.
Okay.
And so they're like trying to solve like the case themselves. My only gripe is that we don't see them. When you think like true crime we don't see them ever. The 3 of them sit down with like this with a mic and like do a podcast. Like we hear them like record like stuff that they'll add in like later, but like I just like doesn't feel like I kind of like the idea of just them like sitting down and doing like an actual podcast.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's very good. I got hooked on it, and Selena was great. Selena was great. So yeah,
I think I do know the other 2, Cheaper by the Dozen guy.
Yep.
Something Martin or something like that.
Steve Martin.
Yeah, Steve Martin.
Yeah, he's they're like the 3 of them are like so good together. Like I love like their banter and their like how they're like just all like pretty much polar opposites to each other.
Yeah.
Like Steve Martin, he's like a former like actor, and he's just kind of like quiet, more like quiet, introverted, and then you have Martin Short, who's like the big like flamboyantly like just loves talking kind of thing, and then you have Selena, who's just like the basically reminds me of girls I liked. They're like artsy, like kind of bitchy, artsy, and so it's like they're all like, but them just like coming together to like start a podcast because about a murder that may have happened in their building or not, because are
you talking about their characters?
Yeah, their characters. Yeah, like it's like that's like I was like, and when I was watching, I was thinking like this is like kind of why I want, if we get like a 3rd channel, it has to be a girl, just for like this kind of like like this kind of like the like polar opposite like kind of thing. Because I think it just works out like so well.
Yeah.
Like it's just like how we're all kind of like different.
Right.
But yeah, we like come together. and make good content.
How are we different?
Let me see. You like Mario more, I guess?
That's the only thing.
Yeah,
that's the only thing. That's literally the only thing.
I mean, you're taller than me.
Yeah. You know those classic like duo memes, which is like there's that tall, skinny one, and that short, that short, more roundish one.
Yeah.
Whoa, was it NerdVibed?
NerdVibed moment. But yeah, and then just like it, like the episode I let it off before I went to bed was just like such a cliffhanger. And then you said like, "Oh, I'll be ready in an hour or so to start this session." So I was like, you know what? That's like each episode's like a half hour long, which was like perfect. So I was just like, you know what? I'll just watch these 2 episodes and I'll be halfway done, and 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah.
Because by the time I'm done, you're ready, and so it like worked out.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna watch more tonight when I get back in. But
Yes, it's very fun. I wish I could watch shows, but like I just don't have the desire or like.
Yeah, it's very good. I thought it was gonna be just like, because I think I heard like good things about it, and I just didn't know if it was like for me. But then I watched it and I was like, wow, this is pretty good. I thought it was about like, but there's like good comedy. There's like and it's just a mystery just always happening. Just I'm trying to figure this murder out because they think it was a guy who killed himself, but they're like suspicious that it's a murder and they're trying to figure it out. It makes me contemplate wanting to start a true crime podcast. Even though I'm not a great, I've always had a detective instinct to like dig in and stuff, but I just don't know if I'll be like detective like figuring out like that. I'm more into like the digging and finding stuff than like doing like here's the timeline layout of this murder.
You could be like the digger, and I could be like the presenter.
Yeah,
because I do videos in my free time, so like you could just be like the behind the scenes.
My friend loves true crime podcast. I wonder if that's how we get her to join. Like, we'll do a true crime podcast. You got any unsolved crimes you want to like talk about?
Yeah.
What if we like figure out the Zodiac killer?
NerdVibed figures out the Zodiac killer.
Like, cause I think they had like I feel like every year they always find a new suspect, and then like it gets like over like debunked or something.
Yeah.
Because I thought they had the guy like a couple, like they thought like they had the guy, but yeah, because I remember a couple years ago it was like they thought the Zodiac was Gary Francis Post, and then I guess it's still, but the Zodiac is still considered unsolved, so it's like kind of weird.
Yeah. I thought it got sold like a year or 2 ago.
Yeah. So it's like, we'll never know, I guess. And
maybe.
I remember like when that first happened, when they thought they had the suspect. The guy was like, I think I talked about this before, but the guy posted like a Minions meme, and he's like, "Man, this is how I found out they caught the Zodiac. It was a Minions meme." Just like a minion laughing. He said the Zodiac killer has been identified.
I think it's just one of those crimes where we're gonna have to wait until like new technology to come out, because there's crimes that happened like in the early 1900s that didn't get solved until like nowadays.
Forensic evidence.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we're just going to wait for like more scientific shit to happen.
Yeah, it was like it's just like I found out through a Minions meme. That's how I found like it's just like such like.
What if you just made every an announcement with like a Minions meme? Like you go in your family group text and it's like, "Mom died."
With a minion laughing. The laughing minion in his underwear or something.
It's a gif of a minion crying. Grandpa got killed by a Mexican cartel member.
No, it's the SpongeBob crying one. It's just like the really big sad eyes of the one tear.
Yeah. We're gonna have to put Louis Jr. down.
We're gonna have to put the dog down as like a gangster SpongeBob.
With the gun and like the Wojak dog.
I think now that every piece of news needs to be shared with a random meme that like does not work out. Your grandma's in the hospital. It's the Megamind meme. Grandma's. I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, just like every sort of bad news ever.
But then I'll like be like ironic about it, put like the top text, and then I'll just put like bottom text on the bottom.
But like every good news, you send a video of like a Gura factory video. Some getting sliced in half.
I just got that job promotion.
Watch this shiny Wicca lose their hand. Damn.
It reminds me of these are so funny. Like, I know that's like they're trying to be sincere about it. So in Japan, there's like the Godzilla store, and you can get like so they have these like greeting cards, and they have like the most like, you know, sincere, like thoughtful things, but it's like just like some random Godzilla picture like just does not make sense at all, and it's just, I find it so funny that it'd be like, I like want to tell my friend like, hey, can I send you this? Like, it's like thinking of you, and Godzilla's just body slamming a freaking monster on the ground. It's just like thank you for your gratitude, and it's just like Godzilla having a stare off. Like, it's like thank you for your daily, and it's like because it's like the most like cheesy like thank you for your daily gratitude. And it's like
I'm on one of it's saying thanks for the blowjob, and fucking Godzilla playing basketball.
Oh man, you could probably like make that unironically.
Why don't just stop making videos and do that?
Sell greeting cards.
Yeah. Start a card company.
A card company.
Yeah. NerdVibed.
Like adult humor, like cards.
Yeah. Let's just have that be like a side business or something.
Our side hustle.
Yeah, but like it's actually way more successful than this.
We have to like plug in, like we like advertise ourselves. Just being like, make sure to check out our shop below.
Yeah.
Link is in the description for our cards if you want to get something special for your loved one, and it's just like a card that says, I will fucking kill you.
It's just like SpongeBob smiling.
Yeah. It's like a Care Bears.
Yeah. Show like that would be funny.
I just thought, like, sorry I ripped your condom. Sorry I poked a hole in the condom. It's like, what's a good one? I'm thinking that like Mike Wazowski meme would be funny. Sorry, I poked a hole in the condom. Mike Wazowski with a sully face. It's just like the most like random like images, just with like the most like graphic, like just like informative for the card, and it's just like,
yeah,
get these for your loved ones for their birthday. See, I wish like copyright wasn't like so strong that we could like actually do that.
Yeah. Damn. We could just be fucking scummy and use AI. Make our own characters. Even though we're already having trouble doing that on our own. Anyways, but, you know, it's fine.
They might want to know the context of that.
Yeah. Well, I think they'll be in the update video I want to do.
Oh, you just want to have that be its own thing. I see. Alright, I think that's it for me.
Yeah.
You got anything? No? Yes? Maybe?
Kinda. So, at work, I think I talked about, how, like, it seems like the people on the other side across from me are, like, not moving stations. And, it was Lucy who told me that, yeah, they're just staying there forever. Oh. Like, they're not gonna, like, move stations anymore. So, like, Lydia and Alyssa are just gonna stay in their spots forever. Luckily, Alyssa is, like, in a pretty good spot. But Lydia is, like, in the worst possible spot. Because, like, she's all the way in the back of the room. And we're just, like, there's, like, 25 machines in our way. So, yeah. It's fun. It was really cool.
Guess the saga's over.
Not really.
Oh.
Like like more than half the time, like I walk out and view of her, like I glance over and like I just see her like already like staring over at me, and it's just like, okay, cool, nice, you're still doing this. I love it, but what? Like you could have just chosen like, you know, a machine closer over here, but you know, it's fine. No, I get it.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm just so lazy that I don't even want to like open my journal and read. And there's someone upstairs in the kitchen, I think, so I don't really fucking want to be loud about it.
Just I was like procrastinating. Just be grateful that the guy who runs my area isn't at your job, because he is literally like the Hispanic Riz guy.
Yeah.
He literally has a girlfriend who is like the hottest girl in my job, and he's still rizzing up like all the Latinas. It is like he's a danger.
Yeah.
He's a threat. Like, we just got a new girl, and he's already talking to her. Like, no, because he speaks Spanish, so he's gonna...
They already have that
He's got the charm.
Yeah.
So, you know, like it wasn't even, like, a day or two of her being there that he's already, like, laughing and talking with her.
Yeah, that's... Oh, yeah, that kind of... Something similar like that with my area. Not the like talking, talking, but just like it's most like everyone in my area just like talks with each other.
Yep.
And I just sit there.
Not with you. And
yeah.
Yeah.
But when I try and go up, it's just like the conversation either dies or they like start like roasting the fuck out of my existence. And it's just like, alright, cool, I guess I'll go back over to like my area and fuck off, and that's kind of like what I do half the time. So I literally like sit like leaning on my pallet, just like staring at all of them talk with each other.
I just feel so disconnected from everyone at my job.
Yeah.
It's just because they all speak Spanish, and it's like, I don't want to sound like an ass or anything, but it just doesn't help that it like doesn't make it better. Like it just kind of just like, it just makes me feel more disconnected.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. He needs to be stopped. Like it's insane.
Yeah.
This man is insane.
I hate guys like that where they have to like talk to like every woman in their fucking like 50-mile radius. It's like, bro, you already have like a fucking girlfriend. Why the hell are you doing this?
But it's not even like he has a girlfriend. He has the hottest one too. Like, it just add insult to injury. Like, he's like pulling like hard and he's still just rising up. Like all of them, and it's like
I mean, I sort of have a Hispanic guy at my work who's kind of like that. I told you about it.
Because I think it's because like I don't know if it still is, but I know like Italian, French, and I think Spanish are love languages. That's just like it's just like the language itself that just gets like just like riz.
You said Italian, Spanish, and what else?
French.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'll Google it and it won't take 5 minutes.
There's probably like one other one.
I'll look up like all the love languages.
Probably like Ethiopian or some shit.
I'm just thinking about that guy at your job. I'm just like,
what?
The guy you like make random noises to.
Yeah. This is Obama.
Yeah. No, that's like no, it's not love language. It's the romance language.
Yeah.
Romance languages. Love language is like the like what
Spank you,
like
daddy.
you, no like what like what you like. Okay, I got it. French, Italian,
Yeah.
Spanish,
Yeah.
Portuguese, which is basically Spanish.
Yeah.
I love when we say stuff at the same time we don't mean. And Romanian, which I get that. I get Romanian.
That's Eastern European?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, it says Spanish is the most widely used Romance language. No surprise there.
Yeah, no, Spanish is just like such an unsurprising, because like it always just sounds so suggestive.
With
anyways.
Portuguese as the second, and then French coming in the third. I'm surprised about Portuguese taking French because I feel like everyone in France is just horny.
Yeah.
I get French. I get it with French. Like,
yeah.
Like, I feel like
is, yeah.
French accents just will have me like folded like immediately. Some Spanish too. I think it depends on the dialect for Spanish.
For me, it's like Spanish. Depends on the French and Russian.
Oh, that's a good one. That's surprised that Russian isn't one, man.
I think people just associate Russian with like aggressive people, maybe, or like drunk people.
Aggressive people and vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Portuguese is ranked so high though. That's Portuguese.
I'm surprised by Romania.
Romanian?
Not Portuguese. No. What about Brazilian?
Brazilian Spanish.
Right. Never mind.
It's like the language, it's not the country.
Yeah. Frick, what else? I don't know which other ones there would be. I think that's literally like the runners. For like that kind of thing.
For like accents, you like
that like it would just get me going.
Get you going.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I
would do some. Another one is like, it depends on the like some British I could do too, but I think some of them can be so annoying that like it's like ew, okay. Like, please stop talking.
Like a British MILF, yes, of course. But like
it depends on it depends on which region in Britain they're from.
Yeah.
Because like all their accents are different.
Yeah.
Like some of them are like good, and then some are just like really freaking annoying. Like.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
God, fuck. I'm getting a fucking wave of tiredness right now.
Yeah.
But like for work, like apparently like someone caught me like scratching my ass and sniffing it. And
well, you just like said it yourself, like, why are you scratching your ass?
I told him because it feels nice.
It feels your own like body odor, just your own body smell, just.
I asked him like, do you also not like scratch your crotch, your ass, and then smell it? I feel like that's like such a universal thing to do. And then they denied it, like, no, we don't do that. It's like you clearly must.
Yeah, in private.
Yeah. You want to know how you smell. And then, like, Anus, Alan's sister, was like, what? I forgot, like, what happened leading up to it or what she even said. But, like, I was just like, I'm self-conscious about it. And she was like, why? It's like, it's not like anyone's going to smell it. And, like, well, what if Lydia's behind me? She's at ass-sniffing level. She's at butt-sniffing level.
We talk about the fact that we were just talking about romance languages and you're literally playing a Mario Kart track in Paris.
That is true. Yeah.
But yeah, good old Anus.
Yeah.
Wants you to hook up with her stripper friend.
Yeah. Really fun. Yeah. She like told me like this past week, like Wednesday or Thursday, that she just liked bullying me. And I'm like, okay, well, what do you mean by that? Like, cause like,
the hell, do you like me or something? Like,
yeah, like, usually that kind of like it leads to like one thing most of the time. I don't know, but
I don't know what it will lead to, but it'll lead to something. That would be like, what a random plot.
But
that plot twist happens a lot.
Yeah, because like I noticed that like Anus like is like the main person who like is like kind of like to drive me away from Lydia and Alyssa, because she's just like, look at her talking to someone else. What do you think they're talking about?
I sense some jealousy there.
I mostly like don't think I would be able to, because like I really don't fucking like the mother, so like I don't want my mother-in-law to be
I know, knowing their family, I don't think you should be dealing with any. Do you really want to have Alan as your brother-in-law? No, you don't.
I would kill myself.
Yeah.
If I had to like go over for family dinners and they're just there.
Yep.
But like it's confusing because like she said she had like a boyfriend, but then like randomly like she was, I don't know if it was a joke, it definitely maybe was, like she was just like one day like going on about how like she didn't have a boyfriend or something.
Freudian slip.
So like I don't know. Truth be told, I have no fucking idea.
This is like, do you wanna fuck me or fuck me up? Like, can you like pick one, please?
Like she's cute, but like I don't think I would like be able to go through with it knowing her family. Like,
yeah, you don't know how you don't know how close they are. I mean, if they're estranged, I wouldn't mind. But if they're like so like they have to see each other constantly, I'd be like, oh fuck that.
I don't think they live with each other. I think they live in like different. Because I think the brothers.
You have to every time that she like invites you to like a family event, you have to like conveniently just always skip out.
Sorry, babe, I have to jerk off.
Yeah, send him a greeting card with Santa Claus. Sorry, I can't make it to Christmas dinner. I have to jerk.
It's like
I can't make it to
it's
Christmas.
like a picture of Shrek doing a thumbs up in his swamp.
Yeah,
And the caption is in the green font, the green slimy font, like, sorry, babe, I have to jerk off tonight.
I want to like. I think like unironically, we should have like. Now that I'm thinking, we should make like an account that we just post these as like memes.
Oh yeah,
for like
sure.
digital ones. Just
yeah,
like
for sure.
Just like.
Do we make it associate, like the name itself associated with NerdVibed, or come up with something else?
Like, what are we gonna like? Yeah, I don't know. Like, we can't. We have to obviously clarify that we're not like profiting because copyright and stuff. But
right,
like, we have to call it. We'll just like. We'll like put in, like we're just like we'll just put in, like our description, like we're making like randomly generated like shit posting digital cards for fun, like like we're not like trying to make money.
Where will we post them?
Instagram maybe.
Yeah, should we like do the like when we make them? Should we record them and then do them here?
What do you mean?
Post like when we generate the images and make them.
Oh, we're doing AI generated.
Sometimes I would assume maybe. If we can't find like an exact image, but yeah, I think like we should like post stuff on every other social media, but like we like the making process we just upload on this channel.
NerdVibed?
I was thinking
that's terrible. Yeah, don't do it.
That or like Vibed card?
Vibed card?
I don't
know.
The
Vibe card?
I don't know. I want the name, because like, those are both of the words I want in the name. Vibed and card.
Yeah.
But like, neither of them really fit with each other side by side.
It reminds me of like this video I just love that it was like it was just like someone like reading out the Pledge of Allegiance and just there was like the most like random clips just like ever in images, just like so funny. My favorite one was like my favorite segment of that whole thing is when they say one nation under God, it cuts like the Krispy Kreme.
We should have like a card thing and like a shitpost kind of account.
Like digital card shitpost.
Yeah.
Do we just do like the cover of the card, or do we do like the inside too? Or is it just gonna be like a blank?
It's just gonna be like a card you would see.
Yeah, just like the front. Then it would be like if this was like a hypothetical card, it would have like it would be one that you would like sign on the back or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should like make posters and hang them around town. Of like, hey baby, are you lonely tonight? Come in my basement.
Picture of Joe Biden.
Come in my basement and have a mud battle with me. It's
It's
just
like Joe Biden giving like a really serious speech.
Damn. Yeah, we should get on that soon. I think that'd be.
I'm sorry I had a relation an affair with your father, and it's like a picture of a shy guy.
It's the woman shy guy. Something like, you should never mess with a man who has nothing left, and it's just a picture of like a femboy taking a picture in the mirror. Wearing knee-high socks and Hello Kitty earphones. It's like, this is softcore porn right here, like, well, what's going on? Like, it should be like that Sonic account, which is like that Sonic account that just like makes those images of like all those different words and like those fonts.
It's like those Sonic PSAs that they say like something like so like chaotic and
yeah, but like it's just like a white background and a picture
Sonic.
of like Shadow the Hedgehog or like Wolf Sonic,
Werewolf Sonic.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sonic with a gun.
I think my favorite one, I remember like the guy who does like an impression of Sonic was like reading like a bunch of them, and I think was one there was like guys get chicks. I'm a gamer. I get bullied at school.
We should just do one of like an IP address, and then like it's Hello Kitty in the background. Strawberry shortcake.
It's like the most random like images just like ever that just
should just be like fuck, like midgets excite me, and it's just like Slender Man.
We should be writing these down.
Yeah.
I have a midget king. It's just Slender Man. Midget Slender Man. I love how these last couple of sessions we just think of like the most like chaotic shit we want to do.
Yeah, but then just don't ever do it.
How many followers do you think we'll get? Like, what if it like blows up?
I think realistically in its entire lifetime it'll probably be like 30 followers max. But like if we get lucky, then who knows? I don't know. The ceiling is whatever we make it, and I think that's the beauty of content creation.
Yeah. Do you have anything else?
No, not
I'm
really.
very anxious to play more Deal or No Deal, which somehow got us 200 views.
Yeah, I'm also surprised about that, to be honest.
And we took too long that we lost a sub because of it. We gained 3 subs and then we lost one because we took too long.
Yeah.
So hopefully they come back.
Yeah, hopefully.
They come back and we're like, yep, we're doing it.
Bro, one of them, like, I logged in at work one day on the YouTube app, and I just saw the notification, and it's like a new subscriber. And then I clicked on the profile picture, and it was literally, the profile picture was like literally like Howie Mandel next to the Deal No Deal logo.
No way!
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Howie Mandel subscribed to NerdVibed?
It's like, hey, Howie Mandel, is that you? Like, damn. Yeah, it's insanity.
Oh my god.
It's definitely insanity. Well, that's gonna do it. We're gonna go play games now. But yeah. Thank you for watching.
Yep.
And don't forget to jack off tonight. Goodbye.